Hey everybody, I am super excited about this workout. I created it yesterday. I spent a long time on it. It's been brewing in my head for a while, so it was nice to get on paper. I think we're gonna have a lot of fun. What I'm gonna tell you, you are going to tax these muscle groups with each set. So give yourself some grace, people. Like, take those breaks when you need to. Do not expect to be able to get through the whole time that we are going, okay? So that's the first thing I'm gonna tell you. Second thing I'm gonna tell you, you have got to use good form. It is so important to prevent injury, most importantly, and also just to get the maximum benefit of these exercises. This is your core, this whole area here. It is the center of your power. Use it to your advantage. Because again, it's going to prevent injury, and it's also it's a really important area to strengthen. And a lot of women and men in their 30s, 40s, 50s, their core is super weak, and that leads to a lot of issues, and we don't want those issues. So let's start our warm-up. So here's what's going to happen. We are going to do one exercise for 1 minute. Then we're going to do 2 exercises, each for 1 minute. Then we're going to do 3 exercises for 30 seconds each. So you will get short breaks in between the first one, then the next 2, and then the next 3, but short. So then we'll get a big break in between the sets. So we will work legs first, then we'll move on to another muscle group. I figure we'll get legs out of the way, right? Seriously. My legs were sore from yesterday. Pull your knee into your chest. Oh yeah. Oh, I got new sneakers. So exciting. I think someone's saying hi. Good morning, Elise. All right, awesome. Noon workout. I love it. Okay. So again, good form is paramount. If you've had any injuries, surgeries, anything like that, do not do any workouts unless you check with your doctor. Very important. Okay. Remember, take those breaks when you need to. The first one we are going to do are side shuffles. Okay? This is what I want you to do. I want you to stay low. I want you to hold a weight. I'm going to actually hold 10. I'm traveling today, so I'm going to be sitting on an airplane. And, I don't want to cramp up. Okay, let's go. After we do the side shuffles for 1 minute, we are going to do single leg deadlifts. Now, that will be only one exercise, but we are going to do each leg for 1 minute. Stay low. Okay? That is what I want you to do. I don't want you up like this. I want you down. I want you to look down. Make sure your knees are behind your toes. Stick that butt back. If you need a break, you take it. You never beat yourself up for taking a break, ever. You take 3 to 4 seconds, you get back in. 10 seconds later, you need another break. You take it. Less than 10 seconds. 2, 1, done. Okay, single leg deadlifts. This is proper form. You run that weight down the front of you, slow and controlled. If you do not utilize your core, you will not be able to keep your balance. Let's go. 1 minute on each side. Try to keep your back as flat as you can. If you need a chair here to help you balance, that's cool. Or a piece of furniture or the wall. Woo, I already feel this. I do want you to hold a weight, and in all honesty, I feel like the weight helps me keep my balance, along with keeping my core tight. Now, my standing leg is not completely straight. I am just not that flexible. A slight bend is okay. I mean, it's straight when I stand up. As I bend over, it is not straight. 5 more seconds on this side. You're gonna go right into the other side. I'm going to go with a lighter weight because of my elbow. You need to squeeze. I did not have my core engaged. That was obvious. And also too, I do have better balance on my other leg. So you may find that's the case with you as well. That's okay. Just means you're a normal human being. You might have one side that's stronger than the other also. And it's not always your dominant leg either. Squeeze. I'm gonna put this down and grab a 1. You should keep whatever you have. Unless you are just completely burnt out, you can drop the weight. Woo, we have less than 10 seconds, come on. 2, 1, done. Take a little break. The next 3, we're gonna do calf raises. So I want you to hold the weights next to you. Then we're gonna do that for 30 seconds. Then we're gonna do a wide toe squat. Stay on those toes for 30 seconds. Then we're gonna put a dumbbell in the crook of our knee and we're gonna lift it up, squeezing those quads for 30 seconds. So let's go. I'm gonna hold a single weight for the calf raise. Okay, 30 seconds. You've got to keep your core tight. Very important, slow and controlled. Squeeze those calf muscles. They might not like it. They might be screaming at you. They're not in charge. You are. So if you need to, stop for a second, stretch it out, and then get right back in. Okay, we're moving on to our wide toe squat. I'm going to keep this same weight, and let's go. So you see our breaks are not very intense or long. Keep your core tight or there's absolutely no way you are keeping your balance. And even if you do keep your core tight, you're still going to be wobbling like crazy. Good job. Now, I want you to put that weight in the crook of your knee. I'm going to use an 8. You put it in there and you're going to squeeze up. You've got to use these ab muscles to assist you. After this, we get a little bit longer break, so get prepared. I want you to make sure it's in there. I'm using an 8, but you want to do whatever feels secure. You can keep your arms out to your side on your hip. You can secure the weight if you're worried it's going to fall. Squeeze those quads. Squeeze those abs. Now we're going to go right from this side into the other side. Switch it over. Make sure it's secure. You've got to squeeze. Come on. Squeeze that quad, squeeze those abs. Good job. All right, have some water, small sips though. Okay, I'm coming over to see who's saying hello. Oh, hi, Charlena. Stephanie, Trina, you guys are awesome. I love, love, love when you say hello to me, because then it feels like we're all together. Okay, next we are going on to shoulders. The first one you're gonna do are scarecrows. Okay, this is your position. If you have rotator cuff issues and you don't like that, just open up instead. Okay, then we're gonna do that for 1 minute. We're gonna take a break. Then we're gonna do 1 minute back, 1 minute forward, then short break. Then we're gonna do a dumbbell lift to the side for 30 seconds. Dumbbell lift to the front for 30 seconds. And then a hold for 30 seconds. So we're gonna get our booties kicked. That is why we're here. So for all of these, extremely, extremely, extremely light. Normally I would use 5s, I'm using my 1s. Okay, let's go. Squeeze those shoulders and your core has got to be tight. It's so hard sometimes to remember when you're feeling fatigued and your muscles are on fire, you're gonna release that core, you just are. It takes practice to remember to keep it engaged. And let me tell you something about lifting weights that absolutely trumps any other kind of exercise. And that is the fact that when you lift weights, you continue to burn while you're working, while you're sleeping, while you're doing whatever. Most workouts that you do, as soon as you're done, you are no longer burning fat and calories. So lift the weights, trust me. Give it 6 months of working out 5 days a week and you watch what your body undergoes. Short break. Obviously, your eating has to shift. If you're putting bad things into your body, you need to change that. Not that you can't cheat. You guys know I have my weaknesses. Chick-fil-A, Golden Oreos, hot tamales. Let's go. I'm going to drop this one. Okay, arm circles, small arm circles. We're going backwards first. You have got to keep your core tight. Squeeze. You are not jerking your body in any way. Your body is tight, straight, up and down, does not move. The only thing that's moving is your arms. If you end up dropping the weights completely, I don't blame you. 1 minute in each direction. Come on. Sean, what are you thinking? I'm so mad at myself sometimes after these workouts. So that's why I figure if you guys are mad at me, forward, if you guys are mad at me, I get it. And I don't worry about it too much because I feel like you're gonna get over it. And especially once you start to feel better, look better, like the way your clothes fit better. I had some woman write me, she's like, I just got into a pair of pants that I have not worn in 25 years. They were like her gold pants. So they just hung in the closet forever and ever. And she's able to get into them. And that is just blows me away. I love that so much. Come on. Take those breaks when you need to, 3 to 4 seconds. You let the burn subside. And then you keep going and you fight. Because we do not quit any longer. That is a thing of the past. Oh. Woo! 5 more seconds. We're going to take a short break. And then we're going to do our lifts. Come on, shake it out. Give yourself some hugs. Try to pick up the weights again if you can. We have 5 more seconds. So we're going to do a lift to the side. You can keep your arms straight or you can bend them, whatever. I'm going to keep them bent because that feels better on my elbow. Come on. Breathe through the burn. Close your eyes. Picture your core, the center of your power. Focus on that. Focus on keeping it tight. Picture what you want that midsection to look like. We all have our ideal that we think about and that we remember that we used to look like. Back in our 20s, we didn't worry about it, right? You just tended, I guess, to move around more. Your metabolism's higher. You haven't had children. You're not necessarily running yourself ragged in the same way that you do once you have kids. 3 more seconds. Out to the side. Oh no, sorry, we already did that. We're gonna do the hold for 30 seconds. Are you guys ready? Out to the side, out to the front, does not matter to me. Just squeeze it. Keep your core tight. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Come on, fight through the burn. It's gonna be over in a few seconds. 10 seconds. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, done. Now, don't quit on one, people. That is gonna be what you want to do. You're gonna get to one, you're gonna be like, oh, but that means you have 1 second. Okay, we are moving on. Oh, we're going to buns. I love working buns. Because we all know, as you get older, your butt starts to flatten or widen. And you just have no idea what's going on back there, but you know that you don't like it. So we're going to counteract that. So we're going to do grasshoppers for 1 minute. I'll show you what they are. Then we are going to do a standing back leg lift for 1 minute, 30 seconds on each side. Then we're going to do a standing side leg lift. Sorry, I lost my balance. 30 seconds on each side. Short break. Then we're going to do fire hydrants with a dumbbell. We're going to do heel push with a dumbbell. And then we're going to do a glute dumbbell lift to the back. And I will show you what all these things are, so do not worry. The first thing we're going to do, grasshoppers. 1 minute, let's do this. Lay down. You're gonna put your shoulders are probably like really screaming at you. And if they're not, you're lucky, because mine are. Okay, you're gonna put your chin on your hands. You're gonna put your feet together and you are going to squeeze, 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 squeeze your glutes to get this part of your leg as high up off the ground as you can. 1 minute, these are gonna kick your butt. Squeeze, do not jerk your body at all. You are squeezing your glutes. This burns right away. Take breaks as needed, but do not take it easy on yourself. This is not what you're here for. You're here to put in the work and then feel awesome and feel proud of yourself and not have to think about exercising the rest of the day. You will have positive self-speak, like, oh, I feel so good, or, oh my gosh, I'm so sore. I can barely walk up the stairs. That's good. You feel a sense of accomplishment when you're sore. And if you stretch out and you use a muscle roller, you will feel better. Oh, come on. Squeeze. 3, 2, 1, done. Oh my gosh, those are so hard. Not hard. They burn a lot. I have more people get mad at me about those and starfish. Okay, standing back leg lift. If you would like to hold a weight back here, you certainly can. I'm not going to because of my right arm. Let's go. 30 seconds on each side. You are straight to the back, okay? You can keep your hands above your head, out to the side, out in front. But I want you straight back. So you see what I'm doing? I am squeezing to go straight to the back. 30 seconds on each side. So we're gonna do back, right, back, left, then side, each for 30 seconds. Switch legs. Squeeze those glutes. Your upper body is not moving. Your core is tight. You guys, you can do this, I promise. The burn is intense. Yes, it is. We don't lie. It's intense. Squeeze as hard as you can. You have to get that leg up as high as possible, out to the side. If you need to hold on to something, you can. You can put a weight on the outside of your leg if you want, but work it. Squeeze as hard as you can. I have more than a few women who write me, want to get rid of their saddlebags. Great exercise for that. Take a break when you need to. Switch sides. You guys, we are rocking this out. We get a short break after this, and then we're going to go into our fire hydrants with the dumbbell. Oh my gosh. We push through the burn. You take those 3 to 4 second breaks when you need to, but you do not quit. We keep going. Squeeze. 2, 1, done. You get a short break. During that time, oh my gosh, get your mat. Believe me, I get it. I'm right here with you. We're in this together. Get a weight. I'm going with an 8. You tuck it in the back behind your knee, in the crook of your knee. Squeeze your calf muscle. We are going to do fire hydrants. So we're going to lift this out to the side for 30 seconds. Then you're going to do a heel push. So start all the way down here. Drive that heel up, squeezing that glute and hamstring to get you where you need to be. Okay, and then we'll switch to the other side. And when it's time to move to the other side, we go as quickly as possible. Squeeze. You do not rotate your body out when you do it. You are facing the ground, and that does not change. Come on. Okay, heel push. Come back to where your knees are even. Drive up, and you squeeze as hard as you can to get that heel up as high as you can. If you are not feeling the burn, you need a heavier weight. Two, 1, done. Let's quickly switch the weight to the other side. You can sit back, kind of shift it, stretch out those glutes in 5 seconds. We are going to start with fire hydrant. Make sure the weight is secure. Remember, you're not rotating your body out. You keep your body facing the ground and you squeeze to get that leg up. You are not jerking that leg up. You are not using momentum. If you can't get that leg up with the weight, drop to a lighter weight or drop completely and squeeze as hard as you can. Okay, drive up. Oh, come on, drive up. You can do it. Take a break if you need to, but finish what we're doing. Drop that weight completely if necessary. 2, 1, done. Stand up, take that weight, put it behind your knee, squeeze it, and you are gonna push that heel up. You might want to stretch those hamstrings out for a quick second before you expose them to this. But we are going to get going. Tuck that weight in. Okay. You can, again, keep your arms out to the side. You can hold something in front. Drive that heel up. This is what you're doing. Keep your body as straight up and down as you can. You clearly have to get your balance before you start. 2, 1, done. Switch legs. and go. Push up and behind you, keeping that calf muscle against that weight to keep it secure. Squeeze those ab muscles. You have got this. Come on, 10 seconds. Do not quit. Drop the weight if you need to, but keep squeezing. 3, 2, 1, done. Woo. Bend over. You can bend your legs a little bit and just kind of hug yourself around them. And now have a little bit of water, not too much. Tell you what, I love this workout, and I hope you do too. Well, this is probably not the time to discuss it with you. Okay, first one, biceps, triceps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 for 1 minute. Then we're gonna grab a single weight. We're gonna lower it, squeeze our triceps to get it back to the top. Then we're gonna do cross body curls. Okay, so we're gonna be moving and grooving. Oh, good morning, Bonnie. Okay, you guys ready? I'm gonna be using my 1 pounds. You should use 5, 8s, or 10s. Okay, 1 minute. Let's go. I timed this workout out, and I think that we might not get through everything, but that's okay. Right now we're on biceps and triceps. We have chest, and then we have abs. Full extension, and you have got to keep that core tight. Also, your legs, you can have a small bend in them. It feels better to me. Feels like I have more of a foundation than when I stand stiff. Squeeze those biceps on the way up, squeeze them on the way down. Full extension. Then we'll drop these weights. Pick up one heavy one and go right into lowering that weight between your shoulder blades. Squeeze your triceps to get it to the top. If you are not feeling this in your triceps, your weight is not heavy enough. Just to take care of my elbow, I'm going to drop down to a 10. I have a 15. Squeeze. You guys, let's do it. Come on. I know. 10 more seconds. Then we're going to drop, go back to our bicep weight, and we are going to do cross body curls. 3, 2, 1, done. Pick up your other weights. Cross body curls. Your core is tight. You are squeezing your biceps, keeping your arms as close to your body as you can. Squeeze, full extension. Do not skimp on these. I want you to squeeze those biceps as hard as you can. You want them to be burning. If they're not burning, your weight is not heavy enough. So the same way I will tell you to drop down, I will tell you to bump up in weight. If you are lifting a 5, drop it and get your 8s. If you haven't bought your 8s yet, it's that time. And if you're able to do 8s with your upper body, then you need to have at least 10s, 12s, 15s for your lower body. But you can get all those things for less than 1 month of a gym membership. Okay, so next, taking a short break, we are going to do tricep pulses. So that means we are going to hinge over, your arms are straight out behind you, and we're gonna do pulses. You're gonna squeeze that bicep as hard as you can. Then we are going to do a bicep hold. We're gonna be in this position for 30 seconds. Then you're gonna do Bent over tricep extensions to the side for 30 seconds, okay? Let's do it. So let's do our tricep pulses. Hinge over, keep that core tight, and your range of motion is only about 8 to 10 inches. Squeeze those triceps as hard as you can. Come on. You can do it. I know it burns, and if it doesn't burn, go up and wait, because they should be screaming at you right now. Your biceps should be on fire. You should feel like, oh my gosh, I need to take a little break. Let the burn subside, and then get back into it. Okay, now we're gonna do a bicep hold for 30 seconds. Go back to those heavier weights. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Don't give up. If it's not burning, drop and get heavier. Please, this is what we're here for. Kick your booty. Oh my gosh, we're already out of time. No, did that really just pass in 30 minutes? Okay, now we're gonna do our bent over tricep extensions for 30 seconds. Did that seriously just go by? And oh my gosh, that's wild. Squeeze out to the side. If your triceps are not screaming, you are not working hard enough. And by working hard enough, it means your weights are not heavy enough. You might be working hard enough, but your muscles are not being taxed. And that is what we want. We're done. I mean, I'm going to keep going. Does anybody want to keep going with me? We'll fly through these next ones, okay? Let's at least get through chest, okay? And let's just move fast. We're going to do our chest press, okay? So you're going to lay on the ground. You're going to press up for 1 minute. Then we're going to do flies for 1 minute. Then we're going to do mini push-ups for 1 minute. You might not want to stick around now. And then we're going to do our 3 30-second exercises, okay? So let's do our chest press for 1 minute. I hope that you're sticking with me, but if not, I totally get it. Okay, chest press. You can go heavier with a chest press. Do not look at what I'm doing. I'm only light because of my elbow. You guys should be using 8s, 10s. Unless you're brand new, you can use 5s. Get a feel for the exercise. Keep those abs tight. You are in total control. Okay, we're gonna move right into the flies. I'm only doing 40 seconds of each of these first 2, and then we can move on. Squeeze, squeeze, drop down and wait if you need to. Do not quit, do not stop, do not say to yourself, I can't do this, because yes, you can. Even if you drop your weights completely, you can still squeeze those chest muscles together on the way up and on the way down. You are not a quitter. You do not quit on yourself anymore, okay? So next we're gonna do mini push-ups. You can do them on your knees, but not on your kneecaps. I want them on the fatty part of your knee. I am actually gonna do them on my knees today. And I want you to go 6 inches and up. Okay, let's go. We're gonna do 30 seconds of these. Take a break when you need to. These are hard. You go at your own pace. 3, 2, 1, done. We're gonna spin back around. We're gonna do another press, but this time I want you to drive up through your heels, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your abs, and push up for 30 seconds. You can still go heavier. Then with other exercises. Squeeze those glutes. 3, 2, 1, done. Now, we're going to get into a plank. Your hands are going to be right underneath your shoulders, shoulder width apart. Widen your feet wider than your hips. And I want you to come up and then down, up and then down. Follow your hand with your eyes. If you do not keep your entire core tight, you are going to topple over. You work at your own pace. If you have to move this slowly to get one, that is what you do. You are not racing. You are not trying to do what I'm doing. You are going at your pace, and that's perfect for you. But that being said, I want you to push yourself. And you know what? We're done. And I am just really, really happy with this workout. I hope you guys are too. And I just want to see how we're doing with time. Yeah, we're 36 minutes in. So stretch, sit back into child's pose. You stretch those fingers as far away as they'll go. Stretch out your back. Wrap one hand around your elbow. Lean to one side. So you're stretching your triceps, your lats, your obliques. It's great. Put one leg out in front of you at a 90-degree angle and lunge forward, stretching out those hips. Feels so good. You guys, this was fun. I am really, really glad. Straighten your legs and reach down towards the ground. Walk your hands over to one side. Grab your ankle or your shoe. And really stretch out those hamstrings because we beat them up. And that's okay. Give yourself some hugs. Tomorrow morning, I'm definitely going to work out tomorrow morning. I just don't know when or what time. So I will update later tonight. I don't know what I'm going to do either. So you know that when I get like this and I tell you guys to message me and tell me what you want to do, let me know what you want to do because that helps me decide. Okay? Have an awesome, beautiful day. Count your blessings. Be thankful that you're able to get up and do this because I know a lot of people struggling with health issues right now, young and old alike. So be grateful that you're able to do this, okay? Have a great day.